My friends, this is Sheree. How's everyone doing today? Welcome, and I'm here to do a flip through of another journal that I finished. So it's the 5, I've been working on the 5 vintage or slash antique journals, and this is the second one I finished. So I'm going to go ahead and do a flip through. So this is this, yeah, I'm on number 2. I've got 3 more to go. So as I finish them, I'm doing the videos. So this is the, I think it was a reader, Good Times Together. See the children on the front here, and I used this fabric on the spine, and the back is left plain. Let's see, I don't know if there's anything else I need to tell you. There is a hole here where originally, I guess, a couple years ago or something, I was going to put something through there, like an eyelet or something. I decided not to do that. I did the closure the way I did it, so I just left that. If you want to cover it up, you can, but I don't think it's a big deal. This is the goodie pack I'll show you at the end. But let's go ahead and get started with the flip through. The closure is this burgundy seam binding. And on the inside I used some pages from the book I showed you in one of the videos leading up to these flip throughs where I was working on this journal. And so there's a pretty page from that little golden book there. And the fabric, of course, is on the outside and the inside here. And then I also did a little fussy cut of this image from that same book. It's a little boy, if you can see it clearly, he's got a little bird in his hand, and there's a branch coming in front of him, and there is some birds in the nest and a little bird, I guess, on the branch there too. So cute. Anyway, I thought that would be cute there. And so that's where I put it. There's 2 signatures. When you see this video, this journal will be in my shop. So this lip pocket is decorated with this little piece here where you can write on that. And then this is an envelope. I want to tell you the right thing this time. The last time I said it was an envelope and it was a card. So this is definitely an envelope, not a card this time. And so I decorated it with just like some base scrapbook paper scraps. And so what you can do is use this for a journaling card. That was my thoughts. But you could also, if you wanted to use it for a pocket, you could also cut off a little sliver somewhere here or anywhere, any side you wanted. Make it into a pocket because it is an envelope. It's got 2 layers, and then of envelope. And you can also decorate this further, with a focal point or whatever you want. But that is that journaling card. And then this is a fabric tag sewn around, backed with file folder. And then this is a book page tag, as you can see. Little stickers, and this is piano roll paper on the back. It's sewn around but I'm sewing around all of my book page tags. I still have a stack to get through, but I'm doing a few here and there. But I have plenty ready, so I don't have to rush through that. This is a dictionary page from a children's dictionary. Just some random lined paper I found at a thrift store. And as you know, if you've been watching these videos, all the papers are coffee dyed, so I'm not going to say every time I flip the page that this is coffee dyed, because they're pretty much all coffee dyed. Little decoration here with the Tim Holtz paper doll and some lined paper. This is just a random index page from a book, and this is a dictionary page with a cluster here. Got a paper flower with some lace and a piece of a doily. Here on the next page we have a coloring book page, and in the middle of the signatures I have just tied bows on the strings. This is a scrap from the fabric I used on the spine, and I just sewed on a little pocket here before I sewed in the signatures. I sewed on that little pocket, and this is a little piece I had in my like a little journaling card I had in my stash. I remember having this scrap, and I thought it was so pretty that I had to save it, and so I made a little journaling card out of it, and it's in that pocket, that little pocket. So this is the back half of the second signature of the pages we already saw in the first half. This is a planner page in case I didn't mention it. like a calendar planner. And then here is the photo album sleeve that I put in this one. And as I showed you in the first one, I hinged it and sewed on this photo album sleeve. And so there's a place to put something in the front and in the back. The front piece is a little recipe page from a book. And then the back is I have a tag in the back. This is hard to show because I have to move the book up so you can see the whole, because it flips down. And see that slips out, and that's another tag there. All of the ephemera in here is handmade by me. So I'm not going to say every time that I made it or anything. I'll tell you if somebody else made it. How about that? Like this envelope right here. Somebody sent me this envelope quite a few years ago, and I hadn't used it, and I made myself use them in these journals. I put one in the last one and put one in this one, and I've got a couple of my handmade or homemade note paper or stationery paper in here in the envelope. And yeah, I don't know. I make a lot of envelopes, so it's hard for me to use all the envelopes because I love making envelopes. I love making them, but it's hard to use them all. So I guess that's why these were in my stash for so long. But I said, you know what? I need to use these, so I'm going to use them right now. I got them out and I used them. And I don't know if I have any left, but it feels like that's napkin on there. But like I said, somebody else made that. This is a pocket with a wallpaper drilling card. It's a bingo card, and this is another tag, and this is but it's a dragonfly that's cut out of fabric, but I don't remember the fabric. It's weird. I remember it, but I don't remember exactly what it came from because I've had this for a while. Little piece here decorating this pocket. And in here is a divider like for index cards. It's a plasticky one that I covered with scrapbook paper. And so, yeah, you can do what you wish with that. Make a pocket or whatever you want. And then the Smokey the Bear. I had a few of these Smokey the Bear pieces from a vintage Smokey the Bear comic book. And I think I put one in every one of these journals, but isn't he cute? And he has his Cub Scout uniform on because that's what it was. Smokey the Bear for Cub Scouts. And that was from my husband's stash that he was getting rid of from Boy Scouts and Cub Scouts when he was a Cub Scout leader. And my boys were much younger. And drilling card here. All right, on to the second signature. So I put a metal piece in each signature, and the metal piece in this one is right here. I thought that this looks really gorgeous right there. It goes well with that scrapbook paper. And then there's a piece decorating this, or a couple pieces. Is that a couple pieces? I guess that's just one piece. It looks like something I put there, but I guess it was already on there. It's already collaged for me. Very pretty. And then this is a little picture from a Reader's Digest that I kind of matted on black paper. And a peachy tag. That was from a magazine. I did those on video. And this is a little children's book tag or journaling card. Sewn around. And then we have music paper. Here's some more of that fabric that I used on the spine in here. And that little pocket. So I made a belly band out of it and included some. This is from an engagement calendar, and then there's a few pieces from different games, the score sheets from different games. Taboo, Bizarre, and not sure. Looks like a bridge score sheet here. Yep, so lots of fun papers tucked in there. And then this is a children's dictionary also, or a word book. This is also a children's dictionary, a different one. And then here is the airmail envelope in this one with a piece of stationery in here to write on. And these airmail envelopes I made myself actually a few years ago, and I don't know. I just haven't used them. So I kind of took out one bin of ephemera I had and challenged myself to use as much as I could from that bin, because I'm trying to consolidate a couple of bins into one. So I'm trying to get rid of one bin, so that's what I did. And that helped me a lot to use some ephemera that I hadn't used in a while. So lined paper there. This is the track paper, you know, computer paper or dot matrix paper. Got a little collage on each side here with different Tim Holtz pieces. Here in this pocket I have a tag. And this is another Smokey the Bear tag. That was like a comic book style book. And then this is a piece from a sewing book. This might have been from the cover. Mittens and Scarf Set. It was like a crochet book. I had made that. Here's the back of it. I had made those, quite a few of those pieces that I cut from, I think, the cover, because they're cardstock, and made it into little drawing cards. And then this is a little booklet. And on this side, in this pocket, book page tag, or a book page journaling card. And this is a sunflower tag and a wallpaper little journaling card. And then the back half, this was the middle, and there's the bow that I tied in the strings. Lined paper, this is actually a dictionary page, a smaller one. And this is from a children's book. I think it's from a Mother Goose book, actually. Children's book. And dictionary with the, let's see. So, I put two of these in here. Well, that's okay. You can have two if you want. Anyway, I put two in here. I didn't mean to do that, but I'll leave it in here for now. And if one of the other books is missing one, then I might come back and take this out of here, because it was supposed to be one in each. The word book with an inchy that says honey, like honey bear, honey. There's a pocket here made from, this is Curious George book page, and there's a Tim Holtz paper doll tag in here. Got some lace on the bottom. Cute. And then on to the last, this is the last pocket here, little decoration. You can write on here. And then I put some of these kind of a scrap pack pieces in here that you can have fun with, doing something with. Their little cardstock pieces, and two of them have shapes cut out of them. That one, you can see that one, they both have stars, but they're different colors. And then this is a book page tag, the girl reading a book. I thought that was a really cool one to put in here, since this is a reader. And then another score sheet. Feels like there's two here. Score sheets. And a little booklet. Little card. I made those out of Tim Holtz pieces. Or I used the little squares that Tim Holtz sells. So, yeah, that is the journal. And like I said, 2 signatures. You can see the size. The size will be in the listing. And then the things that are coming with it are a few of these little pieces that I pulled out of my stash. So I'm putting in each one a little bit of lace that you can use, as far as maybe if you want to put trim on some of the pages, or if you want to use it in a tassel or in clusters, or even for tabs on pages. I thought I'd let you all, whoever gets this, decide where they want things like that. So I put this in here. It's wrapped around about 5 times, so there's quite a bit here. And then these laces also will come with it. A pretty one there that you can cut up or make into a pocket or something. And this one also. And then we've got, let's go from the bottom. Well, yeah, I'm trying to figure out, let's go from the top. Okay, and then I put a little bag in each one. So this is a little kind of, or kind of like a little envelope, but I have it in with my bags. And this is a little Chinese envelope. I got it at a thrift store. I didn't buy it new. I think I have seen these new recently, but this one I got at a thrift store. So it's been around for a while. And then in here is just some postage stamps that I collect from envelopes that I cut them off and collect them. And then here's some coffee dye tickets to be able to do what you wish with those. Do a little crafting, a little making tags and journal cards yourself. Coffee dyed index card and coffee dyed guest check and the coffee dyed time card and receipt, all coffee dyed. I have a little coffee dyed ephemera stash if you didn't see yesterday's video. And this is just naturally aged, a little recipe card. It says cherry crown on it. Interesting. Not sure what it is, but it sounds interesting. Anyway, that is it. So I hope you enjoyed this one. The next 3 are almost finished, so I should be able to get those videos done in the next few days, so stay tuned. And like I said, if you want to keep an eye out on my shop, my eBay shop, it's an eBay shop, and my eBay listing or link is in my description box, and you can keep an eye on my shop if you're interested in one of these, and you can see it listed before it even gets on YouTube. So you can go and grab whichever one you like if it's still there when you drop by. And thank you for watching. I hope you're enjoying. I really enjoyed making these, and I really enjoyed that I met the challenge of finishing up these book covers by the end of 2024. So stay tuned for 2025. I've got lots of ideas for projects, and I will see you in my next video. Have a great day.